Hello, Action Boys listeners. This is Ryan Stanger. How are you? Thanks for joining us today. Hope everybody's well. Before we start the episode, I want to point out to you guys that at about 15 minutes in, I'm talking to Gabris and Rogers about Christopher Walken, talking about how I didn't get him as a kid. It'll make sense when you hear it in the context of the show, or not. I don't know. Who knows with me? But anyway, I'm talking about Wayne's World 2 in particular, and I make reference to a scene that Walken's character is in with the Cassandra character. I mentioned the actor playing Cassandra as Asia Carrera, which is in fact incorrect. Asia Carrera is a 90s porn star. The actor playing Cassandra is Tia Carrera. I know this. We have talked about her on previous episodes in True Lies. I like the actor a lot. She's a great actor. And I like Asia Carrera too, the porn star. I conflated the two names. I definitely know that they're different people. I didn't think that the 90s porn star was in the Wayne's World franchise. To be fair to me, she chose her name and styled herself to resemble Tia Carrera and kind of capitalize on the fame that she had at the time. So, I guess you could say it's an honest but maybe perverted mistake. We all know what's going on with my brain. We all know that I have an affinity for pornography. So I guess it's kind of excusable. I will point out that neither Gabris nor Rogers corrected me. And they may have just decided to let it slide, let me fall down the hill, because it's easier than doing a full stop and confusing me further. Just let the show go on, and not get Stanger all confused even further. So who knows there. Interestingly, this got brought to my attention because I was referencing the same scene. The same, initial hesitancy I had with Christopher Walken in a Dumbbells episode. And Eugene Cordero immediately said, Asia Carrera, what are you talking about? And then fortunately, in real time, I was able to explain that I was conflating her with the porn star. He didn't know who the porn star was because he's not a pervert. And I had to make it clear that I wasn't being racist. So anyway, just wanted you guys to know that. You can listen for it. I probably made the mistake before. I don't know if it's been recorded or not. She was in Harley Davidson, the Marlboro Man. Maybe I made it on that episode. If it hasn't been recorded, I've definitely probably said it in life. Look, I'm not proud of it, but it's out there. So please enjoy today's episode. Please enjoy that part in particular. And God bless you and God bless your families. Your mothers, your fathers, your sisters, your brothers, your spouses, your sons, your daughters, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, your friends, your enemies, your pets, your pet groomers, your pet walkers, your veterinarians, your... Hello, ABZ listeners. Ryan Stanger here, speaking on behalf of the Action Boys. You know the drill at this point. Anytime you hear my voice before the actual episode begins, you can rest assured that something pretty darn bad went down in Valverde, and I'm preemptively apologizing to you all for it. And that's certainly the case today. You're about to hear us break down the 1968 masterpiece, Planet of the Apes. And in an otherwise excellent episode, we make mention of many things, including John Chambers, who designed the makeup for the film. He was awarded an honorary Oscar for his efforts, and deservedly so. We do make mention of that, as well as some other specifics about him and the makeup he created for the film. However, in our excitement and exuberance about this movie, we failed to mention the fact that John Chambers worked with the CIA late in his career. He designed special disguise kits for them, actually made disguises for the CIA. This was something that Ben Rogers knew and wanted to discuss. However, we hurried past it and made no mention of it in the episode. In fact, he was involved in the Argo mission, and he actually inspired the John Goodman character. All fun stuff and fertile for jokes and good times, but we forgot to mention it. And we knew that. We know it now. And we're letting you guys know that you deserve better. And hell, we deserve better. We need to expect that of ourselves. And we didn't. And for that, we're truly, truly sorry. So please accept our humble apology. And we'll... Hey, gang. Rhino here. Hope everybody's doing great. First and foremost, thank you so much for listening to our Innocent Blood episode. We'll be getting to that really soon. But before we start, the guys asked me to apologize on behalf of the podcast for failing to mention striking distance during this episode. It's probably the greatest error that we've ever committed on the show. Sorry, Water Dogs. We will do better next time. We are fully aware that Pittsburgh is the home of disgraced fireman and fire marshal Darren McCord, the vampire Marie, and Detective Tom Hardy. Pittsburgh, the city of steel. Over 300 steel-related businesses in Pittsburgh. Some people call it the city of bridges. 446 bridges in Pittsburgh. We got the Andy Warhol Museum. We've got Phipps Conservatory. We've got the Carnegie Museum of Natural History, as well as Mount Washington, the Cathedral of Learning, the Carnegie Museum of Art, Heinz History Center, Fort Pitt Museum,